Colin Goddard, survivor of the 2007 Virginia Tech massacre, works at the Brady Campaign to prevent gun violence. Colin, welcome to Democracy Now! This slaughter that took place on Friday. At this point, the number is 12 dead, scores of people injured, 9 of them critically injured. As you campaign on Capitol Hill and around the country, and the discussion is that it's too early to have this discussion about gun control, and President Obama says that gun control must focus around existing law, not new law. Your response?
That's the exact same thing people said after the shooting in Tucson, Arizona last year, and we never had that conversation. We just upped the ante for the worst mass shooting in our country's history, and now's not the time to talk about solutions. It is beyond time to talk about solutions. This conversation should have happened before the shooting in the first place. It is insane when you hear this from people who say they want to put distance between it. This is when people are outraged. This is when people realize that this could happen to them. I mean, everyone goes to movie theater. Everybody tries to make opening night. And that's something that's relatable to so many Americans. And it's different this time because I'm seeing just people talk about this in ways that haven't been talked about before. Our website has crashed numerous times because of the activity on there. So I think Americans are ready for this conversation. We do need to have this. We need to talk about what we can change. Otherwise, we don't want this to happen again to somebody else in the future.
How would laws or what you're pushing for change this? And then also talk about the guns themselves.
Amy, just 8 years ago, no one could walk into a Bass Pro Shop and walk out with an AR-15 and 100 rounds. All right, that was existing law just 8 years ago. We can have that again. It's insane that we look at these situations and accept them and say, and don't get outraged that someone can walk out of there ready for military combat with body armor, with riot helmets, with military weapons that are solely designed to kill as many people as possible. There is no other use for these things, yet we sell them to our general public. The Americans have a choice if we want to change this. If we don't want this to be sold to the average person, they need to get outraged. They need to express their outrage. That's the missing piece so far to their representatives directly. They can visit the BradyCampaign.org to do that. They can check out We Are Better Than This on Facebook and realize that their involvement in this is ultimately be what's going to change the situation so that another American city doesn't have this happen in a few months from now and we're back having the same conversation. We literally have bills sitting in this Congress right now that would have addressed the issues surrounding this particular incident, and actually issues that happen in shootings that happen every single day. We have bills waiting for votes in both houses that would not allow people to buy this kind of weaponry, would not allow people to buy guns unchecked. You know, we have solutions at our fingertips. It's just a part of amassing enough old people in a room and all putting their hands up. You know, this is the easy part. We can answer the how. The why is a difficult question, but the how did this happen? How did someone literally kill, shoot 70 people and kill 12 in a matter of seconds? That's something that we can solve, and it's going to be done when the American people get a part of this. So please join us. Now is the time. We cannot wait. We cannot have this conversation several months from now when the next shooting happens. If we don't change anything, we should not expect things to be different in the future. Now is the time for a change. We are better than this.